What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. I am Alex. Back at it again with another video, and this time I am reacting, audio reaction to Andrew Tate is banned! Exclamation point! This censorship will backfire by Abbott and Preach. I watched this video earlier. I heard what they want to say, but I have some opinions about it. So we're gonna sit. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch it. Y'all gonna react to it and hear it from me. I'll leave the original video bottom below after I post this. And yeah, let's get to it.
Today's topic: Andrew Tate's banned from Facebook and Instagram. He's a genuine young man. He has drawn criticism from online comments, particularly from UK advocacy group Hope Not Hate, which welcomed the most recent ban. We welcomes Meta's shift action to remove Andrew Tate, and we would put pressure on TikTok to follow this example. They must act now to prevent further spread of these extremist views. He's banned from Instagram, Facebook, and very likely he's going to be banned from other places. So first off, I don't think this ban matters at all.
Neither do I. I'm going to stop it every once in a while, but neither do I. I don't think that this ban really matters because at the end of the day, his message is going to get out. Whether he's on Facebook, Instagram, another big social media app that comes out, and then all these rest of them. Because at the end of the day, I've heard about him since he was on Fresh and Fit. I don't know of his original YouTube channel, but all I've been seeing is clips here, clips there, and clips there. But no matter how much you ban him, if you can't ban him in real life, you're not going to be banning him at all. People are going to listen to him whether you like it or not.
I don't think it matters at all because I think their attempt is to stop this person who in their eyes is spreading misogyny. Even if that's how you view him and that's what you think he's doing, you haven't stopped whatever the movement he's coming from is. He's just a figurehead, just a face. The issues between men and women, this gender-related war that exists in our society still goes on. There's going to be somebody else who comes in his place, and that stuff will never change. The second reason why it doesn't matter is that he doesn't even spread his own videos. He doesn't have a YouTube channel.
Other people on YouTube are spreading his videos. I promise you, besides him being on Fresh and Fit and me seeing his videos that other people have clipped it from wherever originally it came, that's how I found out about Andrew Tate. Let me take my shoes off. But yeah, that's how I personally found out about Andrew Tate. And to be honest, if his videos are not going to be on YouTube or on Instagram or any of these other social media videos, but people are still going to find them, you still got a problem. You still got a problem.
Where he's spreading all this stuff. He doesn't have a TikTok channel where he's spreading stuff. It's random people who are spreading this stuff.
Who's posting this thing?
They're posting it. They're taking clips. They're posting it everywhere. They're getting interviews. Unless you ban all mention of this man, it is impossible to stop it.
But the minute that...
So they're going to be in every comment section, reposting it on every channel, going, comment Tate W, and guess what? You can't stop it unless you ban all mention of it beyond how dislikable he is, right? Let's take ourselves out of, we hate this dude, okay? Or you hate this dude, or whoever hates this dude. I don't care. Think about what matters in this, which is all the young folks who gravitated towards his message. Were they all somebody who were put under a spell? Or were there a lot of societal issues that existed that created the perfect melting pot for someone like this to come to prominence?
The second part, if I may say, because there's a lot of underlying issues that even led to Andrew Tate being blocked on Instagram and Facebook. And for those, if I may just say quickly, for those who consider what he's saying misogynistic, it's only because you're not even willing to take in what he says, whether it may be truthful or not, and just what I automatically say is misogynistic. And if you're the type of person that does that, you need to click out of these videos because I ain't about that stuff. Not about misandry or misogynistic ways. Let's continue.
Whether you like it or not, be it Fresh and Fit, any of these red pill dudes, whatever you want to choose, what is it that makes people get drawn to them? And this is what I've been saying for a long time. When I did the other video, I'm like, listen, red pill not for me, but I understand why it's necessary.
Yeah.
Right? You can hate these movements, you can be against them, but until you deal with the underlying societal problems that lead to these movements, everything else is just putting a band-aid on an infected wound.
To be honest.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You're not coming to the concerns of any of these young men, which, whether you like it or not, Andrew Tate spoke to some degree. Well, why can't they choose a better? There are no better role models. I don't know how many times
They're not.
I get so sick and tired of fucking women just coming out of the woodwork to be like, well, they're better. What role models? Go ahead, point them out. Good luck. I'll wait. Because I've had people send me, and you know what? None of them have any advice that are useful on dating. Most of them have terrible advice, if any, okay? And they have little to no experience, so I don't really care to hear from them. So I want y'all to peep the...
But yeah, what he's saying is very serious and like, you know, to be honest, like truthful. What other good male role models or mentors that do young guys have that are underneath my age that have somebody to look up to and really come to them about advice about women? You know, because once high school is over for some of these young bloods, they're gonna be coming out, you know, wondering, how do I get a girl? How do I stack my money? How do I do this? Da 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 da. Ain't nobody there really telling these guys, but there's always somebody telling females how to do this, how to do that. And you don't even need to tell these females; they can just learn just from seeing. Okay, there's not a lot of good male role models. We had Kevin Samuels, rest in power to him, but he gone. So I mean, what else? The best thing you can tell these dudes is get their passport and they can find women outside of America. What else? Let's continue.
Now, someone starts talking about it, you're like, don't speak about it. So now we're going back to the very point. They're like, don't apply for this person. Don't speak with them. I was like, well, people want these issues addressed. No, get somebody else. There's better role models. Okay, so let me ask you, where are all these positive role models that y'all been encouraging this entire time? Where are they? When have they rose to prominence? Why aren't they going viral? If there's so many good ones out there, and you guys encourage them and support them, and then they should be pushed up in these algorithms, how come it's never happened? Can anyone tell me? There's so many positive ones. How come in the last 30 years of my fucking life, I've not seen a single one of these motherfuckers ever promoted on national television or anywhere else?
I'm sorry, please excuse me from laughing, but from like 3 minutes and 30 seconds all the way to 3 minutes and 39 seconds, they start to phase in Derek Jackson. And it says, who is Derek Jackson, relationship guru, quote unquote, exposed for cheating on the wife? Here it says, blind lead the blind. So if we don't got Derek Jackson and we damn sure don't got Steve Harvey, yeah, I'm going to say Steve Harvey because he been pandering women for a very long time. He's like the brown skin or lighter skin version of Derek Jackson. He's not no better. So who else do we have? Who else do we have as men to find out information, key information? I won't say all of it's key information, but key information to help us deal with a certain thing that men are lacking at when it comes to the opposite sex. You tell men from when they're growing up, be nice and be respectful to young girls and young women, but when men do that, women don't like guys like that. They like guys who've been in and out of jail, got parole, they Bloods and Crips and Pookies and Ray Rays type of shit. So what's the solution? Back to the video.
How come no young men have ever gravitated towards these people? Can anybody tell me? I'll wait.
So will I. And move on.
Since there's so many, I'll wait. Tell me where these motherfuckers are at.
Oh, we got one.
Who?
Bill Cosby.
So I asked you, right? And this is the more important question, because get past the ban. The ban is just feel-good bullshit, okay? This doesn't change anything. How do you get to the real problems, which are the issues that men are facing that they feel are not being talked about? That's what I want to know.
Like, who puts himself in the... It's boys. They'll be fine. It's funny. It's really funny that they want men to talk. They want us men to, like, to say what they got to say. And the minute we do, it's like, we hate. We this and that and the third.
True.
We can't have both, people. We can't have both. We open up about our shit. And the other day I was talking and I was triggered. And I was talking about whatever. You saw the clip. Right? And I was tired of being told like that I was not black enough and this and that. It was often. I told exactly who the perpetrator is. That was me opening up. That was me opening up and being frank. And being real with y'all. A couple of y'all dropped me my DM. There's one particular lady that dropped in my DM. I didn't read the whole message. But whatever. The minute I saw that, I switched. I'm a follower, but I gotta say that I'm a bit disappointed in you. First and foremost, I'm not your dad. Okay? I'm disappointed you after.
Who cares you disappointing him? At the end of the day, who cares? Let's continue.
understand what the black woman is saying. At that point, that was not the point of my intervention. I told on this side channel many, many times that I understood. I do understand. That's why most time I shut the fuck up. But I gotta tell that you motherfuckers are the perpetrators sometimes. When you open up, you're being told to shut the fuck up. So how do we solve it? And who's the role model? There's a reason why that guy gets so popular. Like he said, it's not some kind of spell. It ain't magic. You have to ask yourself, okay, why?
You know, people say this stuff. Well, we shouldn't platform these people. You know what my personal take is? I want to hear these people. When I listen to Andrew, I don't buy into a lot of the stuff he says. I think a lot of that shit's goofy. I think he's kind of, that's me personally. But I want to hear it. You want to know why? Because I understand why he is the way that he is, and I'm not with that, and I understand why I'm not. And someone else can look at it and be like, I identify with that, I'm with that, okay? Then the next step beyond that is, we all have a better understanding of what we agree or disagree with. And then somebody else who's a much better role model, quote unquote, apparently you guys have him, can come out and show just as much charisma and be just as drawing, and then we have all these ideas conflicted. See this guy getting bigger and bigger with no counter voices, and now they want to ban it to make themselves feel better. You didn't offer a healthy solution, right? You didn't say why. You didn't say how we're going to fix the problem. You just said get rid of him, get rid of the figurehead. Now, of course, there's young, impressionable people. They're going to be swayed. It's going to cause problems. But I would argue these are problems that we have to deal with. These are problems that we have to deal with as a society and confront this issue rather than just trying to ban it outright and not discuss the problem. Because if we're honest, nobody's trying to talk about it. I've watched a bunch of the news coverage on this dude that was happening on mainstream channels. And you know what they were just saying? Oh, he's a misogynist and he's inappropriate for young people. It's like, well, why are the young people gravitating towards him?
And then I really wanted to stop it here because, and what Abbas is saying, instead of calling somebody misogynistic, how about you find out the reasons why and how they got so misogynistic in your words and understand like his origin story. Just like how a hero has his origin story and a villain has his origin story, and many people wonder, wow, how did the villain become a villain? Maybe you should understand why he is the way he is and he talks the way he is. Now, if you consider him misogynistic, that's your own opinion, that's your own view. But at the end of the day, it's better to understand why and how he talks the way he does about women, instead of just painting him the same black and white brush that many people paint everybody who are red pill and are a part of the manosphere or listen to stuff that is involved in the manosphere. Just saying. Let's continue.
What are the issues? How come y'all never spend time discussing that? No? Okay. I just noticed a pattern. I noticed a pattern. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this and you watch it, whether you hate him or love him, I don't care. This is going to happen 100 times more. And it's going to be amplified. And let me also say this. When you ban somebody, you know what happens?
You just create a hero.
Wasn't that just talking about the hero and the villain thing? Like, yo, that's basically what you're creating. And you're basically creating more people to find out, oh, why was he banned from Instagram? Why was he banned from Facebook? You're putting up a red sign that's saying, don't view, but people are going to view. Like, come on. A person is wanted on, any type of list. The more stars they got, the more the people are going to go and try to find that person and go and want them and everything. So stop, and at the end of the day, to me, I think that just by banning him and taking him off Facebook and Instagram and where any other people can view his videos, more people are going to run to and listen to him. So I think the best thing to do is just allow him to say what he's going to say and let him do what he's going to do. Because even myself, I don't listen to everything he says, and nor do I agree with everything he says. Maybe a little bit, but not everything. Okay, let's continue.
Because people who want information for themselves, like, why are you guys keeping me from this guy? Let me hear him. And
Thank
then
you.
You'll listen to a couple of his clips, right? The more tame ones that are allowed to stay online, and be like, this guy makes a lot of sense. When he's talking about the fact that a lot of young men are lonely, like, I get that.
And I've heard him talk about how young men are lonely and stuff. I heard about that on Fresh and Fit, if I may. So come on now. Come on.
Why is this guy banned? You guys are going to create somebody who's pretty much unbeatable.
And now,
So there you go.
it's just weird the way.
Hold on. Didn't they just ban Trump? Didn't they just ban Trump? Ain't he about to win for a second fucking term?
Try not to make that happen.
But
yeah. You know, the thing is weird how you act is you think this guy, this Andrew Tate guy, is a cancer, right? So he's a symptom of a cancer, really. By removing him and not addressing the root, the cancer just comes back stronger. That's what you're doing.
Basically, you're removing the part of cancer. You're not getting to the root of the cancer or wherever it's hurting inside of the patient. You're not really doing anything. You're just trying to stop somebody temporarily, and you in your mind you think they're gonna go away automatically. No, that's not how this shit works. He's gonna come back after however many weeks or months he's been banned. So you might as well allow him to say what he's gonna say, allow some of the young ones hear what he gotta say and listen to it and go about it. And for the ones who do go about this information and they get caught up, then that's them. Every action leads to a consequence. But let's continue.
If you just remove the lump without addressing the root, the cancer comes back stronger. You're not solving the issue. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. If I have a recurring pain, oh well, yeah, but why do you want to address that? You have other functioning body parts in your body. That's what you're doing. That's you. That's you. You have other places that are working in your body. You're good. It don't work like that. If I have an issue, I have to address the issue. And sometimes to address the issue and to fix the issue, you have to comprehend it. If you don't understand it and you just remove it, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But that's just me. So I understand why he's banned. I just went on the technical term of it, right? But I understand the fact that that's not how you solve this situation. But I just didn't want to repeat myself from other videos that we did.
yeah. Well, listen. Let us know what you guys think. You guys agree or disagree?
Let me just give my final thoughts about this real quick. Like I said earlier in the video, I listened to a few things Andrew Tate says, but not everything. Not everything. I don't listen to everything that Andrew Tate says. Okay? Now, if he really did have a YouTube channel or something, yeah, I'll probably listen to something. If it makes sense to me, okay, but not everything a person says you're gonna respectfully agree with. And like that's just humans, okay? Sorry, I'm holding something. But at the end of the day, I just think it's best to listen to what I have to say and comprehend, get what he's trying to say, instead of banning somebody. Because this is like the same thing they do with any male guru or relationship person, that whenever it doesn't sound right to the female's ear, oh, we got to get him out here. Ban him. Oh, he's gone. But, oh, if it's, to the male ear, oh, you don't want to listen to it, even if it don't sound good. But like, and this is what I'm basically trying to say right now is stop worrying of the fact if it sounds good to you or not. Just be glad that you heard the freaking message. And if it's truthful to you. But this whole, oh, if it don't sound good to me, I'm going to ban it. No, that shit ain't going to work. Because no matter if you banned it, some other man or woman is going to listen to it and be like, you know what? He actually makes some sense. So, yeah, just stop banning everything and actually give somebody a shot. Make sure you check out my videos. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay weird, stay positive.